Howdy guys, Attorney Walter Hnot. This is a celebratory video. This is a great video because we have now reached over 75,000 subscribers, which means that basically we are big. We are bigger than some really, really tiny towns. We have a significant amount of viewers. And one of the amazing things about this is that we are continuing to grow in a positive direction. Now, I did not go the route back in the day of pushing the flashy videos about fourth stimulus. I did not go the route of pushing things that were like, they grab your attention, but they didn't actually go into the video as to how it relates to you in a general direction. I went with the here's the truth. Here's how it works. Here's the statutes. And here's why you need to know about it approach. A very less popular approach. It takes people more time to grasp the information. It takes people more time to understand. But once they do, they're significantly more prepared than a lot of those clickbait, oriented videos. So I just wanted to say this is a huge, huge moment. We've reached over 75,000 subscribers. Howdy, Deb Carter. Howdy, Slatherings. We've essentially hit over 500,000 views every 28 days. We also have over 1,800 reviews for the law firm Disability Resolution, which is like the umbrella, the corporation, the law firm, the professional association that all this operates under. And on on September 27th of this year, I will have owned a law firm for 10 years, my own law firm. So if you guys are wondering, well, how long has he owned his law firm? September 27th, I'll have owned Disability Resolution for 10 years. And then, of course, I did 5 years with other law firms, working with them, working with other disability attorneys prior to that. I want you to know that this channel had to fight and earn each viewer, each subscriber, each review. We haven't had it easy where we have sexy people, hit you with content that has sugars and lies on it. I'm proud to say that this channel did it the hard way. No hidden servers with fake users, no prizes and contests, because I can't do that as an attorney. They won't allow me to do that unless I put on a concert, which, let's call it like it is. I couldn't afford the stage to put the artists on. I mean, I could Letterkenny together a stage and get some, musicians on there, but I've been thinking about doing if I ever sold the firm, working with the homeless to find the most talented homeless who could play guitar, play piano, etc., and then giving them a show where they could, perform their song, perform their thing, and then I could use my music gear, people I know, to help bolster, and then you guys could rate it and say, we love it, we don't love it, we want to support it, we don't want to support it. An America's Homeless Have Got Talent kind of esque show. I literally came across people way back in the day who are homeless, and they can play guitar better than me, they can play piano better than me, and some are incredible singers. Anyways, the point is, my life is going through some major changes. Tomorrow you will see the first videos of a house that I am currently buying and restoring. Many of you don't understand how I work so much in a single day. It's because I'm always somewhat poor due to student loans and a low payout industry. It's always because I don't have the money to feel secure. So I have to push and push and push and push. And I'm also fearful because I know better than most what's going to happen with retirement. I know. I don't even say what I know because it's so depressing that I just don't touch on it. It's also because I don't have a girlfriend or wife, because I seem to be the grand ultimate master of finding the wrong ones. I mean, if I had a talent, and I mean something that I was magnificent at, astronomical at, it would be finding the wrong ones. Let me tell you, God wants to teach me some lessons. And he sent them to me with beautiful charm and tempting smiles. Alas, the law firm during the darkest times of COVID nearly went out of business twice, actually. This YouTube channel saved it. Remember that, guys. Life has a plan for all of us. It may be filled with nights where you are waking up to a disaster. But I can tell you this, no matter what you do, good or bad, that's you. That's you in that moment. And the more and more we just accept that we are what we do, the more we will change to make these harder choices. Things like washing all those damn dishes at once. Not just some of them, but all of them, which I don't know. We're going to get there. Or filling up the car the night before we have to go to that office. Still, I am not the best at adulting when it comes to that. Or having respect for your own time. That was a big one. I still haven't got that one down. God, how many times have we had things to do and we didn't tell the other people that we will schedule it in within the next 3 days? I did that this weekend. I only did calls I needed to do. It felt weird, but it also was the right thing to do for me. Remember, guys, treat yourself well, pet your soapbox so that it's ready when you need to stand on it and unload and tell me what's going on. Every time you feel overwhelmed, do what I do. Blame no one. Find solutions, make them small, then smaller, until you have steps, and always thank yourself at the end of the night for putting up with your own BS and your own problems and your own insecurities and your own inabilities. Boy, oh boy, that always brings a smile to my face. The bed is destroyed by the dogs. The windstorm took down all the covers. That thing is leaking over there when it normally wasn't leaking. I can't find a YouTube on how to fix that thing that's leaking or that particular model. Your life is okay, because today we all put up with our own crappy version of ourselves, and it's important to acknowledge who we are each night and to pin a medal on our nightshirt, on our pajamas. Nobody is meant to be perfect, because perfection requires genetics and science and elements that we haven't even discovered yet. They don't even exist on this planet yet. Every day it's a prototype. Ain't nothing but a test day. Don't let prototypes worry you. You have time to fix it. Look, there are always two types of people. People who make products work and people who make products look good. Car mechanics and car painters, architects and interior designers, chefs and egotistical chefs. I'm just having fun with you guys, but have a great night, and I'll catch you a bit later. When I get back, I have to go to Walmart. I got to get some food because the fridge is looking like empty. When I get back, we're going to do the big video, the big saucy grid video. We're going to go through about an hour's worth of information. At the end of it, you are going to have a better understanding about grids than most people who practice disability law that are not attorneys. I'm talking about the advocates. You will literally know more about grids than advocates. My goal with this is to hyper increase education in the marketplace of Social Security. The reason is that most of our problems are due to the fact that politicians and people look away from the things that they don't know or understand. The greatest benefits that you have on behalf of this country, we don't know what they are anymore. We don't know what our constitutional rights are. We don't know how they calculate our Social Security benefits and the general marketplace of knowledge. We just don't know. We don't know. And they change. We're going to fix that. I will catch you guys a little bit later. Wow. Holy cow. Bubblegum Putty did a $75 massive donation. That's holy cow. That's amazing. That's massive. That's incredible. So thank you, because that is just massive. That's huge. That's going to help me a lot, guys. That's so helpful, because I am so broke right now because of this whole house thing. And as I've explained to the owner's daughter, who handles a lot of the paperwork and stuff, that like, I'm doing this, I'm buying this place because I have to figure out a way to feel safe. Like, I don't get into a relationship because I don't feel safe. I don't get into, basically a comfortable zone. Like, I don't even go boating anymore because I'm constantly like, I've got to work on this. I got to work on that. I got to fix that. I got to do this. I don't feel safe. And the weird thing is, the thing I want to improve is education and how Social Security benefits will make you safe. I don't feel safe because I'm part of the younger generation. A lot of you guys don't know this, but I am 36 years old and I've owned a law firm for 10 years, which will tell you I graduated early from almost everything. It is incredibly important that we fix the safety problem in America. And I don't just mean like Second Amendment stuff and blah, blah, blah. I mean the really deep stuff. How am I going to pay for food stuff? How am I going to have a roof over my head stuff? That's what I want to attack and beat and fix, because, we could have the biggest military. We could have bases all over the place. We could have, food that we're throwing away because we have to balance the economy. Look, we have an amazing platform. It's a kick-ass platform. It's America. I mean, can you think of any other country that has so much potential money option, so much potential innovation option, so much potential? I mean, pride's a little weak right now, but we could get it back. We need things that are going to get us inspired. Things that are hard to imagine. Going to Mars is one of those things. You might not think, hey, that's important, but I guarantee you, when we get close to going to Mars, everybody is going to ramp up. New industries are going to ramp up. People that needed jobs, that couldn't get jobs, that needed jobs, are going to get jobs. I want to figure out how to balance people on their knowledge base so that they understand what happens in the beginning and why it gets so crappy by the end. Again, Bubblegum Putty, thank you so much for that massive, massive donation. I really, really appreciate it. That's absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. I'm going to go and basically get some dog treats, get some food. And when I come back tonight, we're doing the big video. And, there's going to be a lot of things in it that you're not going to get the first time around. I'm going to try and break it down as much as I can. I'm talking like the nitty gritty, how this works on top of this, like how I wish it was explained to me back in the day. I'm going to give you that version. For the first 3 years of owning my law firm, I could not do this video because I could not contemplate explaining it this simply. It was just too out there. It was like the experience in my brain was not there to be able to do this. And we're going to do it. I will catch you guys a little bit later. Again, thank you for that massive, massive donation. Bubblegum Putty, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Guys, I will catch you a little bit later. Yeah, Deb Carter, I'm your kid's age. Yeah, I know. When people realize how old I am, they're like, my kids are older than you. I've graduated early from everything. I was a terrible student when I was younger, and then I realized I might need this stuff, and then I became the best student because, I am an oppositional defiant person, which you probably realize since I fight the government on a daily basis to get disability benefits, which is a bad thing. You need all kinds of people. You need people that are Navy SEALs. You need people who are, following up on the future moral, ethical guidelines of America. You need all types of people. But when I realized school is important, that's when I really started to, I started to kick it into gear. Also, a yellow cab ran into me on a drunken night in college. That was also a turning point in my life. So, anyways, guys, I will catch you later. And we'll catch up and we'll do the big video. Have fun. And thank you so much. All right, guys. Bye-bye, guys. And wow. Wow. All right. Bye-bye.